quiet town of Oakswood, nestled between ancient woods and rolling hills, there stood an old mansion with a dark history. Legends whispered of a powerful witch who had once lived there, practicing dark arts that sent shivers down the spines of the townsfolk. The mansion, abandoned for centuries, seemed to hold its secrets close, its walls echoing with the ghostly whispers of the past. On a stormy night, a bolt of lightning split the sky, illuminating the mansion like a sinister beacon. In that moment, the air crackled with magic, and the witch, long forgotten by time, found herself ripped from the pages of history and thrust into the bewildering chaos of the modern world. Eleanor, the once feared sorceress, now stood in the heart of a bustling city, surrounded by towering buildings and blaring horns. Her tattered robes and wild silver hair drew puzzled glances from the oblivious pedestrians, but Eleanor cared not for their curious stares. Her eyes gleamed with a malevolent light as she sought the knowledge to reclaim her former glory. With a sinister grin, she looked around at the modern technology. How pathetic their science is compared to her magic. Eleanor conjured a portal, a swirling vortex of shadows that transported her back to her forsaken manor. The air crackled with dark energy as she materialized in the dimly lit foyer, the memories of her former home flooding back like a tidal wave. The mansion, now owned by a wealthy entrepreneur named Victor, stood as a testament of time. Its once grand halls echoed with the laughter of a new generation, ignorant of the sinister history that clung to its walls. Unbeknownst to Victor, the ancient curse had awakened with Eleanor's return. The clock struck midnight as Eleanor crept through the mansion, her steps silent as a whisper. The air grew colder with every passing moment, and shadows danced along the walls, twisting in grotesque forms. The paintings seemed to watch her with accusing eyes, and the wind whispered with ancient incantations through the cracks in the decaying floorboards. Victor, unaware of the impending danger, slept soundly in his room. The flickering candlelight cast eerie shadows across the room as Eleanor approached, her eyes ablaze with malice. With a wave of her hand, the room plunged into darkness, and the temperature plummeted. Victor awoke with a start, shivering in the cold. His breath hung in the air like mist as he fumbled for a source of light. The room flickered back to life with an otherworldly glow, revealing Eleanor standing at the foot of his bed, a spectral figure wreathed in shadow. Victor looked into the eyes of Eleanor and witnessed death itself. The walls echoed with the anguished cries of torment. Shadows twisted and contorted, merging with the tortured soul of the mansion itself. As the first light of dawn broke, the once silent town of Oakswood awoke to the ghastly aftermath. The mansion, now shrouded in an otherworldly darkness, stood as a monument to the horrors that had unfolded within its walls. The legends of the witch who had returned from the depths of time to reclaim her home would be passed down through generations, a cautionary tale of the dangers that lurk in the shadows of the past. And so Oakswood became a town forever haunted by a malevolent spirit of Eleanor, the witch who had transcended time to unleash her reign of terror upon the unsuspecting present.